You're about to listen to TADPOG. Tyler and Dave play old games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
Hello, Internet, and welcome to another TADPOG. Yeah, TADPOG podcast.
It's forced. I thought it was going to be bigger, which is why it was super echoey. Because I did my mouth like it was going to be a big one. And then, have you noticed this is my favorite thing to interrupt your intro?
That's fine. I'm fine with it.
It is like my new thing.
You got to spice it up. It's boring. I do it every time.
And I like that we're cutting the outro. We do need to start thanking people more often in the outro. Mm-hmm. But I do like our new, like, who knows when this is going to end?
Yeah. The who gives a fuck.
Yeah.
No one likes this anyway. It's old hat. Here you go.
Just the show in general or the outro?
The outro.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, are you ready to call it? Is this the last episode that we do? You know, we've just, my New Year's resolution.
Terrified Michelle did not like it when we mentioned, like, make jokes about ending the show.
Oh, really? I missed that.
Does not like it.
Oh, really?
Very, very upsetting.
Okay.
So
well, then never mind.
We're not ending the show.
I'll censor out the I wouldn't even call it a joke because it wasn't very funny what I said. I'll censor out the comment that I made. It wasn't even a humorous or witty comment. It was just a comment. It was just pandering, really. For like, it was just like, it's just like begging for acceptance is what it was.
Yeah, well, no, yeah.
Right.
We're boys.
Yeah.
We're nerdy boys.
We're
That's
sensitive
what we did.
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. The beta boys.
It's a podcast happens twice a week. We're two old guys.
Yep.
Sometimes we play old games, but
Not this month.
No, Christmas time shit is insane right now.
So yeah, it is insane. It definitely is insane. Mm-hmm. I would like to say that thank you to everybody listening for being understanding and letting us do things like we're going to do today, which is another all call show.
Yep.
I know not everybody's going to like that.
Nope. But we also we're so busy. These are fun. They're stress relief almost.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
And we can just do it. Plus, we have so many 2016 calls.
Yes. And they are truly healthy for us. Mm-hmm. Because these are no stress episodes that we can do and have fun and kind of get a breather from. I like talking about games a lot. I really do. But I need breaks, and it's one of those things where it's like I feel like I can either ask to go on hiatus or we can kind of have a December like we're having right now. And I feel like if once we get through December, I'll be recharged, ready to go, and finally talk about Phantasy Star 4, maybe. I am starting to catch a little bit of flack about Phantasy Star 4. I think it's becoming a joke.
It's like it's our next La Mulana.
Yeah. Can we skip it? Can we skip Phantasy Star 4? Just completely skip it. And then
we'll just put a link in for like a YouTube long play of it, and then
we're done. We'll just play it. We'll just strip the audio from the long play and just play it as an episode. We'll do an intro, and then we'll slowly try to sound like the person talking about the game.
But yeah, we got a package over there. I saw.
Yeah,
I'm your bearded host, Tyler.
Hey, Tyler. I'm your bespectacled host, Dave. But you knew that, Tyler.
I did.
Here's a package. This is from Tadpog Santa, Jack of Ziggy Moons. And I would like to point out this drawing that is on this padded envelope to you. I'd like for you to describe it if you don't mind.
Well, it appears to be, it's supposed to be Ziggy with a Santa hat on. And it looks like...
But how do you know?
A dual segmented Mr. Potato Head.
How do you know it's supposed to be Ziggy?
The convenient Ziggy with an arrow pointing
I know,
to the finger.
Ziggy's written on there with an arrow. I love it.
They might not get this.
I
Here,
know,
I'll go ahead and label
I love it. It's like we got to make sure they know. So, Tadpog Santa, Jack of Ziggy Moons. I don't know what's in here, but thank you already. And we have received your other package that you sent. We'll save that for next episode, I guess.
In here, Oh shit, that is a cute ass Kirby.
That is a nice looking Kirby.
It's a very cute Kirby.
That's a nice Kirby.
A
little dream hat on.
Dreamtime Kirby.
I call them dream hats. Some people call them. I don't know. Oh, it's a I don't know what this. I don't know what he's wearing.
Oh, it's the Dave reads from Wikipedia train whistle. There we got our bumper. That's pretty brilliant.
Here's what's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for me to remember to bring this to recording because I cannot leave it here because I want Henry to be able to play with this.
Oh, okay.
Have I told this story on the mics?
We'll have to get multiple train whistles then.
Yeah, we do.
We'll go to Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, we need more. You're going soon, aren't you?
That's true.
Check.
That was Brady. Brady Jr. is turning 14. Yeah. What do you want to do for your birthday? I want to get up at 6 and go eat at Cracker Barrel. Are you serious? I love it so much. I'm going to get off my day off on Saturday at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Gotta do it, man.
It's your birthday.
Gotta do it. Well, it's weird that you send this because I just saw the writing on it, written on the whistle. Dave reads from Wikipedia. I fucking love it. Dave reads from Wikipedia train whistle. Holy shit. I've been playing Final Fantasy 15. And Henry loves the fucking game. He loves watching me play it, and here is why. So the majority of the game, the travel takes place in your car, which you ride with your bros, but you can also rent chocobos.
Is that Final Fantasy Entourage?
Yeah, it's totally. You don't play as Turtle. I can't name any other character from that.
Never mind.
So,
somebody make that ROM hack where you actually replace it with the guys from Entourage.
Yeah, we need that skin for sure. So you can also rent chocobos and you can customize them. You can change the color. You can name them, all that stuff. Henry fucking loves the chocobos. What he loves the most about them is how when you're in the overworld, you call them by pulling a whistle out and you go every fucking time. He stops whatever he's doing, puts his hand to his mouth and goes.
That's cute.
So there is my kid story that no one gives a shit about.
I give a shit. And I matter the most because I'm right here.
What is it? I hear it.
It is.
Is it a Mylar for Big Mama's house?
It is a waifu pillow of Celestia Ludenberg from Danganronpa. He fucking did it. Oh, that's good.
That is awesome. Let's see it.
There you go. I'll put a picture in the show notes. I like the drill hair, the Gothic Lolita thing.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
It works for you. I get it.
Plus, she's evil. She's dark.
Yeah?
Yep.
That works for you too?
I like chicks whose element would be described as darkness. Looking at my wife. She's busy playing Facebook games.
Yeah, I have a feeling you may have just cost her that game.
Yeah, she's very into it. And what is this?
I know what that is.
I do not know what this is.
Quack, quack, time to die, motherfucker, is what that is. That is Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's, which I mistakenly thought was a duck. That has to be.
Oh, you're right. There you go.
Fuck that thing.
I get the waifu pillow
with the "Let's Eat" on it. Oh, well, this is the shows. This whistle's the shows.
Let's see. There is a note written on the outside of a small envelope.
Awesome. I don't see anything in the envelope.
No, there's not.
Cool.
It's on the outside. Motherfucking Tadpog. Merry Christmas. Festive Hanukkah, etc.
We have a train whistle.
Go ahead, just accept it. Roll into it now, listener.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a whole this is gonna be a whole thing. This whole episode.
Celeste is for Tyler, and the chicken/duck is for Dave.
Kirby is both of ours. We get to do whatever we want to Kirby together.
And Kirby is for a rather young lady, Nicole of Kirby fame.
We will see her tomorrow. So we will. Well.
Yes, Dave reads on Wikipedia train whistle. There you go. Sorry for interrupting you. I finally realized. Oh, I can see. No. I don't know what that says.
I do it enough to you that I feel like you got to pass.
Tadpog Santa, Jack of Ziggy Moons, my cage.
Very, 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 very good gifts.
That's a great package.
Very good gifts. Happy birthday, by the way.
Yes.
Happy birthday. I know that is coming up the end of December-ish.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jack of Moons. Happy birthday to you. There you go.
That was beautiful.
Yep.
I hope you enjoyed that.
Yep. That's our single.
If you're a Patreon donor, you get that for free.
Otherwise, you can buy it on Bandcamp for 99 cents.
Exactly. If you know anybody, if you have any last minute Christmas gifts, got to stuck those stockings. Stuck those stockings? Excuse me while I
Mother, my
have a
Christmas
stroke.
stopping.
Yes. Please, sir.
I need my pudding and my stopping.
I had to do a double take today. I'm super tired today because I went to see Rogue One last night.
How was that?
Really good.
Yeah?
It's really good. It is like,
Is it weird having Star Wars be good again?
yes, it's crazy. And it's like, I had the same feeling I did when I saw like the first 15 minutes of The Force Awakens, where it was just like, I was just scrutinizing it. Like that first 15 minutes, I'm just like, just looking for something to fixate on negatively. And then like once that period is over, it was like, now I can feel my guard like slowly dropping until it got me to the point where it was just like, man, this movie is so good. Like I got to see it with Wiz and Sage Ian, which was amazing because like there was so much energy in that theater. And like there's so much like fan service, but like fan service in like the good way, where it's like it doesn't matter. Like if you haven't seen the original trilogy, specifically A New Hope, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't hurt it. But if you've seen it a bunch of times, like there's so much stuff in it where it's like, oh my God, I cannot believe they're doing this.
Okay.
Very, very, very good movie. Very good movie.
Okay.
Highly recommend
I'm
it.
interested in it.
I cannot wait until the whole world sees it so that I can talk about it openly. I can come out of the Rogue One closet. And I should have gone to bed, but instead I stayed up and played Super Mario Run, which came out on the same day as Rogue One.
See, I saw everyone in Facebook chat talking about all the microtransactions for that game. So I was like, I'm not even going to download it.
Are there microtransactions in that
I
game?
think after the first few levels, you have to buy.
No, you just
more.
buy it for $9.99, and then essentially it's a 3-level demo, and then you buy it for $9.99, and then you're done.
Okay.
From what I've played, I think you can buy like coins or something with Nintendo currency, but I don't think that is. From what I've played a lot of this game, and it's like I cannot imagine a scenario where it's like, oh, I got to buy 100 coins. I mean, I just can't. I don't even know why that's a thing in the game. But I guess if you just had extra Nintendo currency just lying around, like you got $1 or something that you can't really spend it on anything, maybe then it's fun. It's a fun game.
Okay.
I hope that it comes to Android soon so that I have more people that I can play with.
Oh, it's iPhone exclusive?
For the moment.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. They say that they're going to release it sometime like after the new year for Android. We'll
Okay.
see.
Oh, you want to take some calls?
Yeah. Do you think we should?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, first, I'm going to approach my wife, say something. Hey.
Hello.
There you go. Okay, now let's start.
All right. It counts.
That way she's officially on.
Officially a guest host.
Yep.
All right. I see. You're following the letter of the law, not the spirit of the law.
Right.
All right. Let's see what we got. Here is a voicemail from 810 who says, oops, let me start that over. Super quiet. That's on me.
Fucking TADPOG.
Still quiet.
It's Doug from the Better Made Factory again.
Doug.
In 1 week, it's a miracle. Anyway, doing the Jet Moto 2. Good timing, because I just saw a motorcycle accident where a dude lost it, skid, hit his head on the back of a semi, like a tractor trailer, and half of his head ended up in the middle lane while his body was in the right. So, Dave, I'm very glad you didn't get a motorcycle.
Yep.
Keep doing the good work. Love the show. And damn, you got impeccable timing for some disgusting shit. So until next time, keep doing what you do.
And Melissa had to raise, so gross, Melissa had to raise one hand in the air in the middle of her game to go, what the fuck?
Yeah, that sounds horrific. Interstate picnic right there. I believe is what we call it on the show. Interstate picnic. Death on the highway.
I went and got Kenna today, and on my way driving back, I came across a spot in the road where somebody must have like shoved dynamite into a deer and just had it detonate because it was just a red furry explosion. Like a semi had to hit a giant deer head on. Yeah.
Yeah. Good on you, semi.
Yeah.
Fuck that deer up. My car's still not fixed, but that's okay. It's still drivable.
That's what matters.
And when I finally hear back from my insurance provider, I think I'm going to be like, hey, this is drivable. Can you just give me a check? Can you just give me a check that I can build a computer with? Thank you.
Yeah, that's what kind of what happens.
And if they say no, I'll be like, all right, I'll get it fixed. Doug from Better Made.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sorry that you had to see that, but I'm glad that you knew who to call once you did. All right, next voicemail. This is from 810, who says, I love this whistle.
Fucking TADPOG. This is Doug from the Better Made.
Oh, I played the same damn call.
Sugarfoot.
Jeez. Oh, do you want to listen to it again? I feel like no. Okay, a hard no from everybody in the room. All right. Here is another voicemail. This is from 520.
Oh, hey, TADPOG. I actually have a game question. So,
This is Jack and Ziggy Moons.
Okay.
I think. I can't remember. That's 520, right? Oh, man, I'm in trouble.
Maybe.
you know, Tyler likes visual novels, and I was wondering what his favorite visual novel was. For me, it's Tsukihime, because, I don't know, back in the day, I really, really liked the anime that they made out of it, and then I went and wanted to play the game, and they made a fighting game based on it called Melty Blood that I really, really liked. And that was before visual novels were like a massive thing in the West, so it kind of has a special place in my heart. Same with the old Jazz USA collection, which I'm trying to get a hold of. So,
You got it.
but anyway, that was my game question. What's your favorite visual novel? And I'll keep listening, and hopefully I can get a package out again soon.
Oh, we got him.
Because I believe Danganronpa qualifies, so I'm torn between Danganronpa 1 and 2.
Can you list?
They're both so good.
Can you list all the visual novels for me, and I can pick one that I've played?
Katawa Shujo.
Are there any others that we played?
Nope.
Then I guess that one.
Hateful Boyfriend.
How about
Because it's a dating sim /
about
visual novel.
Honey Pop? Does that count?
Yeah, I would say so.
I'm gonna go with that because if I have a choice between playing a regular puzzle game or one with orgasm moaning, I'll go with the orgasm moaning every time, unless family is in the room, and then I will go with the other option.
I know we both own the first 3 parts of Nekopara on Steam. That's the visual novel with the cat girls.
Yeah, we should do that.
We got to do that at some
We should
point.
do that.
Those would be pretty easy.
That
Just
sounds
gotta
like
read those games.
that sounds like a good one. I forgot about that. Those are the kinds of games where it's like, oh boy, I have coworkers on my Steam friend list. Oh well, here we go. Because it's like, I got through Honey Pop without anyone saying a fucking thing. So I feel like I'm golden.
And Honey Pop 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Honey, Hooney, however you say it.
I say honey,
Yeah.
but I don't know if that's right.
Yeah.
I
know the second one is not as good. I don't like the art style, but
it does not.
I still want to
yeah,
play
the
it.
art style looks bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are our answers.
Yep.
I'll have links in the show notes to those episodes that we mentioned. All right. Next call. This is from 413. This was a short one.
Fucking TADPOG.
What's up?
What's up? It's John, who sounds like some dude. Whatever.
Thank you, John, who sounds like some dude. We appreciate the voicemail.
Mm-hmm.
This is for you. Everyone's a winner tonight on all calls.
Because I was going to suggest we call this All Calls for the Holidays, but it's All Calls with the Train Whistle.
I think we just call this episode Toot Toot. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the premiere episode of Toot Toot Podcast, where we talk about as much as we can about trains. Tyler, go.
Fuck yeah.
What do you like about trains? List your 5 top favorite things about trains.
Cabooses. The suplexing the ghost train.
Yeah.
Getting a ghost in your party.
All right, how many of these are ghost related?
Orphans shoveling coal into a large engine. The club car, because it was always the big restaurant everybody would go to on wings.
All right, that's good. Here are my top 5 favorite train things. The big one we have here in Paducah for no reason, that's parked downtown.
Yeah, it's Pokestop.
So that one. How about, let's try, man, I got
Back
to
to
go.
the Future? I forgot about that.
Oh, Back to the Future. That's a really good one. Thank you for helping with my list. I also like cabooses, but you already got cabooses, so I don't know what to do there.
Cabusai.
Conductor caps. We'll do
There
that.
you go. Overalls?
You pair it up with nothing underneath, and yeah, you got a winning combo.
I've Melissa in overalls.
Yeah,
man, because like
I mean, I know I can see her wearing it right now. I don't know. I got to point it out to everybody.
I asked her to wear overalls again, but she has not yet done it. Because in middle school, she always wore overalls.
That's like middle school dress code, man.
I was like, just wear some overalls. Just go get a pair.
I guarantee if I go digging through some old photographs of Nikki, I'll find like at least 20 photographs of her wearing overalls.
TLC style overalls.
Yes. She was a huge fan. And she won't deny it. My 4th favorite train thing, TLC. That doesn't make sense, but I don't really give a shit at this point. I just need one more, and that is Denzel Washington from that Training movie.
Day.
From Training Day. Ma Fratelli from Throw Mama from the Train.
There you go.
That concludes our first episode of the Toot Toot Podcast. Thanks for listening, everybody. Don't forget to rate and subscribe. I'll be streaming my live visit to the stationary train in Paducah on Twitch. I'll zoom in real close on the sign that says, "Do not climb on train." We want you to have the most boring experience ever. This train is just for looking.
Just look at it. Just look at it. It's beside the big wall. Leave it.
So John, who sounds like a dude, thank you. Here is a follow-up call from 413. But this is from a different number. So let's see. Let's see if they know John.
Oh, I'm sitting down for my first game of Shower with Dad, and I'm going for the high score. Yeah, Bukaki Castle. I'm going to play Sheamus from the WWE, Cleveland Ground, and with my description, it'd be way better next time you talk about we just called about Halloween, so happy Thanksgiving.
What?
Can anyone explain to me what's happening? Was I just given a coded message? Like, am I a sleeper agent? Like, am I going to go and like, who am I going to murder after this show?
You have to go and sense the new mayor of Paducah.
I know. It's like, good evening, Mayor.
You hear that? That's the doom train.
It's leaving the station. You can. I have one weakness: suplexing. It does not look like you have the upper body strength to do that, Mayor. Thank you, 413, for calling back from a different telephone number too. I like that. Here is a call from 410. Man, I hope it's the same person. I'm a little concerned because this is a 3-second phone call. And Google Translate says transcript not available.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. That was it.
All right.
Truncate silence will erase that from history. But it does look like they call back. I think it's Tony. I think it's Impresario Tony.
Hey, Tyler and Dave. It's Tony.
Hey, Tony.
I was calling with a question about Dungeons and Dragons. As you know, Doppelganger Cody is the DM for me and Paul and a couple of other guys, Dungeons and Dragons group.
Yes.
My character is a wild magic sorcerer named Percival. He has a giant penis. And
Master mold.
loves pine cones. And I was just curious, have you guys ever had a group with a wild magic sorcerer in it? We have had some pretty interesting experiences. I won't regale you with them here. I'm sure you've seen some of them in the TADPOG super group chat. But, I'm just curious if you guys had any experiences with wild magic sorcerers in your group. If not, maybe...
And Tony was killed by a wild mage sorcerer in the middle of that phone call. Unfortunately, he did not make his Constitution save, and he was petrified.
I feel like I've played in multiple games with wild magic sorcerers. I know Ramon's last D&D game, his wife, JD, played a wild magic sorcerer.
Yep.
And...
usually worked out to her benefit.
Yeah, most of the time it did. Like, I think the thing she rolled most often was like her hair would change color, or
or her skin would change color, or something like that. And we all learned a valuable lesson about race.
It was good.
Yeah.
She made an enemy fly one time.
It was a very special episode of Ramon's D&D game where we learned a hard lesson.
She smoked the marijuana and jumped out of the third floor window.
I guess, it was usually good for her. One time she was able to teleport around. So that was cool too. No, I haven't really run into a bad experience with a wild mage. Although I hear that it happens.
Yeah.
I hear, Tony, that you blew up your party with your wild mage. I don't know if that was before or after this phone call. I hope it was right after. I hope he called right before the game and then obliterated his party with a fireball. Thank you, Tony, for calling. I hope that you're enjoying Spellcaster. I think that they are the most fun thing about D&D, just spellcasting in general.
Yep.
Here is a voicemail from our beloved Adam, I believe.
Hey, TADPOG. Shit, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I'm bored, so I'm listening to really old episodes.
It's not Adam.
Nope.
Amazon review. Someone brought up something from the first cast. I was like, hey, let me go listen to the old one again. So I'm on Final Fight, number 2. York versus Burn. And anyway, a lot of what I now remember to say, there's a lot of music references in Final Fight, because there's Poison, Axel.
That girl is poison.
Abigail is a reference to King Diamond. Even has the character Abigail even has King Diamond as face paint. Eddie is Iron Maiden. Maybe the cop from the Village People, like you guys said.
Leather Daddy.
What else is there? Oh, Sodom. There's a metal band called Sodom. I think Damned is the same thing. There's a band called Damned. I can't remember the others, so I'll let you guys go. Bye.
Musical references.
Thank you, caller.
Thank you. I believe that was Jack and Ziggy Moons.
Okay.
I really need to add you to my phone book. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, we got a bunch. Get ready. Here it comes. Here's a text message from Jack and Ziggy Moons who says, "Speaking of old shit, did Tyler ever finish all the Zeldas?"
After I beat Spirit Tracks, I have not picked one up since.
Spirit Tracks will do it to you.
It did. It I was rolling through and enjoying them. I hit Spirit Tracks and I hated it so much. I have not picked up a Zelda since.
What's the big gimmick in Spirit Tracks? I can't remember.
There you go. Yep. It was so boring and monotonous, and I did not like that game.
I did not like that game either. That was the one, I think I've said this on the show before. That's when I got my DS, that was like, oh, I'm going to get back into Zelda games. Because I haven't played one of those in a long time. And I started that up, and an hour in, I was like, nope. No, I am not.
So bad.
I am done with Zelda games, I think, for a while.
I really enjoyed Phantom Hourglass. And I know that tends to get some hate. But, man, just Spirit Tracks was so bad.
Are you excited for the new one?
Yes.
What is it? Breath of the Wild?
Yeah. For the Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that looks pretty cool.
So I've got that HD of Twilight Princess. I need to sit down and play it too.
I haven't played Twilight Princess.
So because I've beaten all the handheld ones now, so it's just console Zeldas.
I'm curious to see what they do with it because I remember being like super excited about Wii controls, and then those kind of sucked.
That's what makes me like, what's the one for the Wii? That was basically one of the last games on the Wii. Skyward Sword. That's why I'm not looking forward to Skyward Sword because I don't want to do motion controls.
Yeah. Motion controls are kind of the worst thing ever.
Yeah. Yeah. When I just want to like sit down, relax, and play a game, like I do not want to do motion controls.
Yeah, I hear you. Let's see. Here is another voicemail from Jack and Ziggy Moons.
Oh, hey, TADPOG.
Oh, hey.
Dude.
Hi there.
Episode. I just pictured Dave fighting the Wasp like Tony Montoya in Scarface, except instead of the M16 and the grenade launcher, Dave just has he's like John wooing cans of Wasp spray, being like, die, Wasp!
Yeah.
And I just made me laugh really hard. And also, as far as the mosquitoes, I'm surprised you guys didn't do the there's a skeeter on my Peter, whack it up, there's a skeeter on my Peter. I don't remember the rest, but anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.
We got the gist of it. My dad thought that song was so fucking funny when I was a kid. I've heard there's a skeeter on my Peter. He didn't say whack it off, I guess because I was a child, and he said get it off. As if a skeeter on my Peter isn't like fucking skeevy enough for a dad to like sing. It's like, just if you're gonna go, don't go halfway. Whack it off. I think that they're referencing when I got fucking stung by that fucking hornet and I blasted the shit out of that nest. Yeah, man, I fucked their world up. It was very much like if I had a mountain of below, I would have bumped all the fucking rails and gone out there. Taking the stings just to scare them.
2 butter knives and just fucking go nuts.
Just to scare them.
Dervish dance.
Like it doesn't even bother him. I would have kept them alive long enough for like the babies to see their mom and dad wasps die. And then I would have let one live so they could tell the tale.
Go tell the others.
Right. God, I had forgotten about that. Ugh, man, those fuckers. All right. Here is a text message from Jack and Ziggy Moons who says, shirts we still need. Kicking your watermelons. Do you remember that reference?
No.
That's an old reference. I believe that's the first shirt. That's the first time we said we were going to make a shirt. That is maybe like episode 2 or 3.
Man.
That's maybe even 1. I can't remember.
Damn.
Super early. Do you remember the next one that they bring up? Death titties?
No.
Now I know you'll know this one. JRPG or GTFO.
I still think about that every now and then.
Yeah. Do you think that we should really do that one?
Yeah, I do.
Do you really think that we should do that one?
Yeah, I do.
That one's worth doing.
Yeah.
That one I'm completely comfortable like doing all colors, like not just blue,
Okay. Yeah.
because that's gonna be. I do not think that people will buy that shirt.
I feel like that's one of the things we've got the most requests for and comments for.
I think it's a joke, right? When people are like, "Yeah, make that shirt," they're joking, right? That's not real.
I don't know.
I don't know. Listener, tell us if you want it. If you want it, I'll fucking make that shirt. Let's see. The next one they mention is, and Toilet Monster needs its medicine.
Oh man, that's an old. I remember that reference.
And it's signed Jack of Ziggy Moons. Thank you, Jack of Ziggy Moons. You brought back some good fucking memories.
Man.
So some of those I hadn't thought about in a long time. Here is a voicemail from 410. This hopefully is not a 3-minute call of nothing, because this is 3 minutes. I'm gonna turn it all the way up.
Is this a pocket dial?
I believe so. Well, I don't know.
Or they were kidnapped and
That
taken.
is good. Maybe I'll have to sit down.
I think they're at a restaurant because that sounded like anywhere is good. I think we're just gonna sit down. It won't last long.
We're ever gonna fuck a prostitute.
Yeah. How awkward but awesome would it be just to hear like intense sex sounds for the next 2 minutes?
How much? $200? Here.
Yeah.
Do I tip? But I just gave you the tip.
Hey. How okay, remember the condoms that we were talking about earlier? The ones that dull sensation?
Yep.
That was off the mic, right? I can't remember when we started. How pissed do you think a sex worker would be if you like wore one of those and you're just like, I'm getting my hour.
Set an egg timer and put one of those on.
Yeah. I'm making this last. We're gonna finish this call. When we say we play all of them, play all of them.
Who has our number in their phone that they could pocket dial?
I can tell you what the area code is.
Okay.
It's 410, which I think might also be the dude that sounds like John.
Okay.
Is that right? Just now, it's just fumbling noises. Oh, that was definitely sex.
It was rhythmic.
Yeah. Almost there. I love this fucking whistle. It's my favorite thing in the world right now.
Indeed, yeah. All my
A very important message. We're almost done. We're in the home stretch. Oh, and we're done. Thank you for your call, 410. Here is a call from Jack of Ziggy Moons. This is a Jack of Ziggy Moons dominated voicemail.
Take
episode.
a back seat, Adam.
Yeah. Get in the caboose. The Jack of Ziggy Moons train is rolling out.
The TADPOG drinking game. Probably kill you, but whatever. Here it goes. Every time there's a reference to Earthbound or Chrono Trigger, take a drink. Every time Dave says, show notes, or makes a reference to the show notes, and then that thing that he referenced that would be in the show notes is not in the show notes, take a drink.
You don't check. You don't check. I'm calling you out. You don't check.
No one checks.
Every time Adam calls, take a drink.
That doesn't work anymore.
I can't think of any more. Anyway,
every time I say pretty good.
Fuck it. I'll talk to you guys later. Probably should have thought that out more before I called.
Fuck it.
No.
You're just following our example.
Bye.
I appreciate the drinking game idea. I'm trying to actually come up with a few drinking games for the Twitch stream. Possibly some Russian roulette. I think that could be fun, especially in like Super Meat Boy. I'm thinking about doing a Super Meat Boy Twitch run where every time I die, I take a shot of something.
Ooh, it has to be beer.
No, that's where I'm thinking the Russian roulette comes in, where it's like one of these is Bacardi or Kraken. No, it has to be something clear. Like it has to be water and then a clear alcohol. Everclear. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm workshopping some of these things. My goal is to throw up on stream and see what happens. Like see if Twitch like does something about
Bans
it.
Right. Or I mean, do the McRoy Cario Mart.
What is Cardio Mart?
Cario.
What is Cario Mart?
Mario Kart.
Oh, right.
Cario Mart.
God, that's a deep cut.
Where you start the race and everyone has to finish a beer during the race.
I'm down. I'll do it. Fuck it. I'll do it. Let's see. Here is another call from, do you want to guess?
Jack of Ziggy Moons.
Correct.
Oh, hey, TADPOG. Shit. What was I going to say again? Oh, yeah. I've been binging anime lately because I don't have cable. Anyway, if there was an anime that never got a video game, or it did get a video game, you just didn't care for it, what would you like to see? I think I'd like to see a revolutionary girl lieutenant, or Utna, I think anime based like a fighting game based on all the characters. That would be really cool. And then like you could have like a mini stage where she turns into the car like in the movie. And then I'd also like to see, I'm pretty sure they did this in Japan, but I don't really remember. I'd like to see a Legend of Galactic Heroes JRPG, because Legend of Galactic Heroes is like a super epic space opera, like 200 plus episodes. You count both series and the movie. Which we're finally getting. We finally got licensed, so I can finally own it instead of having the fan subs. But anyway, I'd like.
Do you know what any of these things are?
Nope.
Okay, I'm not alone. Hey, I'm glad you're happy though, Jack and Ziggy Moons.
See a really awesome JRPG based on Legend of Galactic Heroes, like space combat and whatnot, spaceship combat. And then finally, I'd like to see another, like an update on the Sailor Moon RPG, like modern graphics. I think that'd be cool too. Kind of give it the Sailor Moon Crystal treatment, where it's an updated RPG for the.
Oh, I want the Sailor Moon personal treatment.
That'd be cool. Anyway, I look forward to hearing your thoughts, and call you guys later when I get around to it, when I think of something else. Bye.
All right. I could understand about 20% of those words. So I think that the question was, what anime would we like to see a video game made from, right?
Yep.
Or does it exist already? I don't know.
Did we not like it? So we want them to try again.
All right. So we got the gist of it. Mm-hmm. Do you have an answer to this?
I'd like to see a action RPG Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Or a
how about a MOBA? Let's do it as a MOBA.
Okay.
Let's do it as something you would not enjoy.
The Golden Boy dating sim.
That would be pretty sweet. Or it's like there's a bicycle riding minigame and a swimming minigame.
Let's see.
That's clever.
An Angel Beats fighting, not fighting game, but dating sim would be pretty good.
Now, what is Angel Beats?
Angel Beats, it's this.
Is that when Dr. Dre dies?
It's ecchi or ecchi, ECCHI style, where a high school kid, there are these three, it's been a long while since I've seen it, these three robotic angels. Each one, like the one that likes him is like monotone and nearly emotionless, but with gigantic boobs.
Show notes?
Another one who's flat and very aggressive and angry, and the three of them are always vying for his attention, and which is one that I saw recommended on our anime I watched.
It's good?
It was entertaining. Or hit the dating sim thing again. The what is the one? The boys club.
Lost Boys.
Shit. It's where they flip the genre over, and it's
the Boys Club. You mean the state of the United States right now? Our current current position. Is this the glass ceiling anime? Yeah, I'm familiar with that one. Yeah,
Oron Host Club. That's it. A dating sim. Oron Host Club.
Oron Host Club. Mm-hmm. What is that one about?
It's a in Japan where they have high school. They have the tons of clubs, and one of them is the Host Club, and it is. Basically, all the tropes for girls in anime, they flip over and make the men be those weird traits everyone's into, and the girls come to them.
Yeah, I think you've told me about this one before.
I enjoyed that. I thought it was funny.
You have any others?
A point-and-click investigative puzzle game, Death Note.
Yeah, I need to give that series another shot.
Love Death Note so much.
I just hated all the characters. I hated every character in it. Like I just couldn't relate to fucking anybody in that anime.
Well, that's true. Yeah, you can't really, except for I guess some of the bumbling cops who don't know what's going on. Like, okay, you guys are normal humans. Okay, you're very lost right now about a guy just randomly murdering people.
Yeah. I guess I know there are Neon Genesis Evangelion video games out there, and I know there was one for the N64 that I looked at when we were doing the N64 list, which actually for an N64 game didn't look horrible. Oh, that hurt to say, but I haven't played it, and I think they're all imports. I'm not 100% positive, and I know that they've come out with other games. I've never played any of them, but the N64 game looked like a fighter, and I thought that was cool. So I want to try that at some point. I kind of want to try it. I also kind of don't want to try it because if it's bad, then I'll feel like, well, I kind of built this all up and now it's just a garbage game. All of the Naruto fighting games on the GameCube.
Yeah, those are good.
They're fucking amazing. I don't know the names of them because I don't speak Japanese, but the third one is a fucking amazing fighting game. It's all cell shaded. It looks very much like the anime, and because it's cell shaded, it still stands up. Like I know I've got an emotional attachment to this game, and that colors it a little bit.
It's still, I don't have that emotional. I love the series, but I'm still like game, and that game was so good just to watch you and John Turley play it.
It was really good. It's a fun game, and as soon as we can get John on the show, we're going to let him talk to us about a title and talk about that game because that's what we were scheduled to talk about that Naruto fighting game. We were scheduled to do it. And I think the day before we were scheduled to record, he had his second kid.
Yep.
And then it has not happened since, which I totally understand. But John, come on, man.
Yeah.
Let's record it. Let's do it. At least let's play it again because it was fun.
It was great watching you and him play as Kakashi and Guy because they're so perfectly matched. Just it was really good.
That game is so much fun. As far as games that I would like to see exist that are based on anime, I would love to see a Record of Lodoss War brawler in the style of the Capcom Chronicles of Mystara games. I think that would be pretty cool.
I think a Dragon Ball Z like we Fit training where your Goku's instructing you in that gravity chamber to work out and like with ridiculous amounts of weights where you're gonna get hurt.
Yeah, I love it. I think that's a good idea. Anything else? You got anything else? How about a Cowboy Bebop? No, let's not do Cowboy Bebop.
I don't know what I would want.
Here's what I want, and it's very specifically has to be a partnership between the original creators of that series and Telltale Games. I would like a Telltale Games Cowboy Bebop.
That is a really good idea. It's a really good idea.
And it can be done like the movie where it kind of takes place in the middle of the series. I think that would be great. It could just be an Ed and Ein thing and I would eat it up. I would take my money now.
Do an Ed and Ein rhythm game where you play through all the seatbelts tracks for that anime.
I would fucking buy that.
The soundtrack for that game for the anime is amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yes. I would buy that. But it does specifically have to be you playing as Ed and Ein.
Yep.
If it's any other rhythm game that has
to be like pause.
Yep. It has to be a game that you literally play with a corgi. Like you have to have one or it doesn't work. The game detects. It's like, error. Corgi timeout error. Please make sure Corgi is plugged in and turned 90 degrees. Jack and Ziggy Moons. That's a good call. I like the conversation that rose from that. I think you deserve this. Yeah. Tired of it yet?
Nope.
Good. I'm getting there, so I'm glad you're not. Here is a call.
I'm gonna keep that whenever I orgasm next. I'm gonna blow it. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, no. This is coming home with me. You're not orgasming anywhere near this. This is for my orgasms, not yours. You can orgasm with it on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I get it the rest of the week. We'll meet up at a secret location. There's got to be like a sketchy like porta potty. We can slide it in.
That's true. We'll go to the glory hole and just pass it between the stalls.
Wouldn't it be fun to just go to a glory? Like, okay, I'm going to bring this to Fantasy World with us when we go, and I'm going to find a hole in a wall, and I'm just going to poke this through and see if someone gives it a toot.
Oh, I want to dress. Or I'll dress like a conductor and just be a really weird dude, walk you in like, I need a private dance. Toot toot.
My name is
Where's
Toot Toot.
Duchess? Call me Toot Toot.
Man, I'm scared to record that bonus episode. But hey, Patreon donors, thanks for getting us there.
Yep.
Because we are going to do it. Hey, we're getting closer to the Deadpool pizza
We
as well.
are.
Crazy enough. I think we're like, what, $70 some odd away
Yep,
from
so close.
Yeah, so close. If you guys could just all chip in a little bit so that we can order a lame pizza. All right. Here is another call from 401. I think this is our pocket dial bandit. Gosh, this wasn't starred, so I hope I haven't played this before. Here we go.
Oh, hey, TADPOG. Shit, what was I gonna say again? Oh, yeah. I've been, binging anime lately because I don't have cable.
Just play that
anyway,
one.
if there was an anime that never...
This is it. I'm sorry. This is the one from 410. Sorry, Jack Z Moons.
Fucking TADPOG. What's up? It's Tony.
What's up, Tony?
I am
Did you pocket dial us?
To the Moon episode, and I guess so. Well, you guys just started talking about the game a little bit.
Us?
And you mentioned that it reminded you of Inception and the Total Recall, but then you said you've never seen Total Recall. So, fucking whatever you're doing right now, yeah, TADPOG timeout. Go watch Total Recall.
All right.
The new one with Colin, what's his name? Yeah, I'm sure that's what he means.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, the new one.
Do you want to close it out?
Yep.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Three titties, shovel popcorn.
Or we could just make this a really long episode where we just do live commentary.
Watch it in real time.
Yeah. You want to see? I can see if it's streaming somewhere. Let's go ahead and get sued.
It's pretty great. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger at his finest. I mean, the movie is all campy one-liners and 3 titty women.
There it is.
And ridiculousness. So please, do yourself a favor and watch Total Recall. I fucking love that movie. All right, that's all I got. Keep up the good work, guys.
Thank you, Tony. Man, I want to watch that movie, but I do feel like there's a little bit of Seinfeld syndrome where it's like I've heard so much about that movie over the years where it's like it's going to be hard for me to enjoy, right? Because I know all the good bits. That was not the train whistle. Don't worry. It's fine. Everything's fine. That noise was not the train whistle. I'm sure it's not broken. It sounds sick now. Tyler, thoughts on Total Recall?
Okay. I've seen the best part of it.
The 3 titties?
Yep.
Okay. Would you enjoy that?
As a kid, yeah, I did.
But now as an adult, what do you think?
I don't know. I'll have to see it again.
All right, but there's more reason to watch it.
Now I want to see how fake it looks.
Probably pretty fake,
as opposed to back then, it was just like any port in a storm.
Yeah.
3, fine.
I mean, yeah. Quantity over quality, right?
Yep.
Here is a voicemail. Thank you, Tony, by the way. Here is a voicemail from patron Saint Zach, who Google Translate starts out with my name. So I have a feeling this is not going to go well for me. So,
Dave.
Yes, Zach.
I'm calling in response to your, I guess, unwanted intro story about your colored contacts in high school.
Yeah.
I gotta say, man.
Mako energy.
That is one of the most clever and inspirational things I've ever heard in my life.
Thank you, Zach.
It's a lot better.
Does Zach sound like he's in slow motion?
Yes.
Is he like in the Speed Force or something?
He only calls us when he's sleepy.
Yeah.
He's super sleepy.
And in crisis. He did send me a message saying that he was like in the middle of a crisis and he was going to leave a voicemail. So we'll see. We'll get to that.
The crisis is I'm very sleepy.
Right.
Then the shit I pulled in college with
the bank teller.
I really don't want to admit it.
The bank
with
teller?
my Palm Pilot.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, there you go.
Didn't try to pick up chicks with a Palm Pilot. You were, you know, so that one didn't respond to you the way you wanted to, be responded to. So
she didn't fuck you. We get it.
It felt like, you got punched in the stomach. But, it was very fucking clever in my mind.
I think he's talking about me and my Mako energy, not the Palm Pilot.
So you guys can feel better about yourselves.
I refuse
why don't you go ahead and, excluding the stories that were told on my interview episodes,
the most retarded thing that you've seen or heard, seen me do or heard
Oh boy.
me say,
Yay.
or heard that I've done from other people. So there you go. That'll give you a little bit of talk time, and you know, maybe thinking shitty things about me will make you feel better about yourself. So have a good day, and Paylor bless.
I'm 100% sure Zach's a masochist now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna argue with that.
Just jerking off to that shame.
Look, Zach, I like you a lot. I like you so much that I actually don't want to do this.
I want to explain the Palm Pilot story, though.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that, because I don't want to tell. I mean, I'm okay telling Zach stories, but I want Zach here for it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to just tell the stories. I want Zach. I want you to be able to be here in the room to either wallow in it or defend yourself.
He'll just wallow in it.
Which I think is funnier.
Yep. Because there was a cute bank teller at the U.S. Bank in Murray, and he really wanted to go on a date with her.
She was really cute.
So he went into the lobby because he had his brand new Palm Pilot. He was very proud of.
I was with him. I can verify.
Oh,
this
you should tell this then, because I heard it secondhand.
No,
you were there.
I'm curious to see what you heard. It's accurate, I'm sure.
So that whenever he was making a transaction, he writes down on his Palm Pilot, dinner sometime, turns it around and slides it to her.
Yep.
I don't know how she reacted, like just casually slide it back or close her window.
She did not close her window. It's actually, you know the story just as well as I did, because I was there with him at the bank, but I wasn't like right up next to him, like, yeah, staring her in the eyes, like, yeah, how about two of us? Yeah, Zach, come back on the show.
Yeah.
Let's get you back on the show and let's tell Zach stories.
You're only in Colorado now. Come on back.
Yeah, come on back. And thank you for calling, Tyler.
Yes, Dave.
If you were to give that call a beard, that sums up how you feel about it. What kind of beard would it be?
An 8mm greasy, sitting in an adult theater shame beard.
Yeah, with like
just jerking off to just something dark.
A little bit of mayo in the corner.
Yeah.
Or not really even mayo, but that like, you know, that like
hands greasy from a Hardee's wrapper. They just ate that before going in real quick because they know they're going to be there for a while.
You know that like, not even like the mayonnaise, like when it gets stuck in the corner of your mouth and you don't realize it, and then it turns into this like white saliva.
The milky white discharge from eating a Hardee's burger.
Yeah, that. Oh, you had the Frisco melt? Cool, me too. Zach, thank you. Love you. Here is another call. This is from Jack Ziggy Moons. I think that their plan is to just call often enough that I memorize the number. I think that's what's going on.
That stupid fucking TADPOG gets me every time. I start cracking up. Anyway, hey guys, if you were to cast a D&D party using members of TADPOG Nation, who would be what character, class, and why? And why? Obviously, Jacob Bjork is going to be a barbarian that fights wolves.
Nope.
Wiley's the cleric.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess I'd be the rogue because I'm really good at stabbing people in the back. What else could there be? Oh, fuck it. I can't think of anything now. It sounded great when I'm like, I'm going to call in with that. Now I'm like brain farting like I always do. Oh, well. On another note, hey, how about another man pod? You haven't done one of those in a while. Probably a couple years or so. I don't
Patreon.
know the exact time.
There you go, Melissa and Nikki,
Anyway.
the new man pog.
But to be
smile head shake.
To be fair, I believe that this call was probably made before that Patreon.
Oh, I'm sure.
But if you do want to hear an episode with Melissa and Nikki on there, but we're there too, I guess is the problem. We just need to do one that's just them.
Yep, I agree.
Talking about stuff.
Just whatever.
Just whatever you guys want.
Girl stuff.
Yeah.
Dicks.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll what we'll do is we'll ask for permission to see Master Mold's wiener again.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys can just talk about that for 2 hours. And we promise we won't jerk off when we listen to it.
We'll just have a big stack of dick pics that they can just go through and just color commentary.
Oh, here's what we do. Okay, this is going to be fun. All right, Tyler, we photograph our own dicks and then collect photographs of other dicks, and then we mix them all up, and then they have to pick ours out.
Oh.
I feel like that'd be pretty easy, though.
Yeah, it'd be pretty easy.
Very easy.
Yeah.
Okay, but we search really hard for dicks that are almost identical.
Okay.
Our dick lookalikes.
Our dick-alikes.
Our dickalikes. Our cockalikes.
But I think it's mine has some distinctive traits, so like I think she would know right away.
Like a beard.
Yep.
Gills. A dorsal fin. That's Josh's. I'm sorry.
The veins on the underside spell out helter skelter. It's really disturbing.
I feel like we've done the Tadpog party before, right? But it's been a long time.
Yep.
Wiley, I think you nailed it. Cleric.
Absolutely.
Jacob, I don't think barbarian.
Bard.
I think yes. I think bard. Like if we're talking realistically, I think bard.
If a class that he would have, what he probably thinks he is monk.
This is what he would think. Yeah, I agree with that. But I do think, as far as like real life goes, bard, and I think that's a great thing because I think that Jacob can inspire people.
Yeah,
and he is he's an actor, and that's kind of a bard's thing, right? Who else? Josh, human.
Yeah,
neutral fighter,
human commoner. He's an aristocrat. Josh is a hard one. Josh is a really hard one.
Josh is hard.
I think Nicole would be a wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah. A numismamancer.
Yeah. A numisma. What is that?
A coin collector, so something to do with money.
Oh, okay. Okay, because of her job and all that. Her job at Scrooge McDuck's vault.
Yep.
Who else? Who else we got? So many.
John Turley.
Well, assassin. Or Voidwalker. I'm sorry. Voidwalker.
There you go.
Not assassin.
We don't. No one remembers him.
Right.
He's come and gone and is no longer.
Which is sad. John, come back. I know you're listening. Wizen Sage Ian. Sage isn't really a class. What's the closest class to a sage? Lore Master?
There you go. Yeah. That's good.
Oh God, this is tough because we have so many people. What could Rhythm Master Paul and Soul Sister Yarn Sorceress Chandra be? I feel like they should complement each other.
Ooh, man. Well, if we're going all Final Fantasy classes, Paul's a dancer.
So far, we have done no Final Fantasy classes, so let's do it.
So he'd have to. I don't even know what. I guess Shadow Dancer if I'm going D&D.
Acrobat.
Thief Acrobat. Yeah. Chandra. An artificer of yarn.
Oh, a yarntificer.
Yes.
How about, let's see. How about Galen?
Bard.
2 bards.
Yep. Ramon.
Yes.
I think Ramon he will say he's a wizard, but I would say he's a sorcerer.
Okay. Why sorcerer?
I think his personality is his strongest trait.
Yeah. How about Sandwich Jazzbo Phil?
Oh, Bulbasaur's the druid. Put that one out there right now.
Yes. So Sandwich Jazzbo Phil is definitely
archivist.
I'm thinking that he's a creature that Bulbasaur summoned. How about this is fun for me, but probably nobody listening. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. It's over.
Because I'm struggling, so.
All right. Let's see. We got time for more?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Here is a voicemail from 951.
Motherfucking Tadpog. Hey guys, 951 here.
What's up?
I just got done listening to episode 335, All Them Calls, and you won't believe the face that I had on my face this morning as I'm coming into work, listening to that, like right towards the end of the episode, and you're taking my call, and I was drunk as shit, and barely remembered making those calls anyway. So yeah, that was pretty fun. It's almost like a regretful recall. That's awesome. And Dave, you're absolutely right. I totally forgot I was going to send you guys a package, but now I have renewed that package sending spirit. So I'm going to get all those things that I said I was going to get you, even though I forgot I said I was going to do it. And I'll send you guys a care package. And as far as, people hating on the All Calls episodes or whatever, like, I like them. I don't know what their problem is. I love them. Keep it coming. And if you accidentally delete my call, that's fine with me because I usually call you guys when I'm really drunk and got nobody to talk to anyway. So, yeah, I don't know if that says something personally about me, but you guys have always been there for me, and I do appreciate that. So,
it means you're one of us.
Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate all the work. I love your T-shirt. It fucking feels great. I'm wearing it like every day. Sporting TADPOG around here in Southern California. So, yeah, man. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for the episodes. Tropical Capricorn.
Dude, 951 called back more often.
Yeah.
That was
Voice
an amazing
good.
call.
Quality was good.
Yep.
Yeah.
High energy level. Holy shit, man.
That was refreshing.
That was very,
That was like drinking a lime freeze from Steak and Shake.
Yeah. Ooh.
God, I miss those. Oh my God.
Today's episode brought to you by Steak and Shake. They don't exist anymore, the lime freezes.
Nope. Phased it out years ago. And last time we went, it was so gross.
Oh, to steak. The last time you went to Steak and Shake, or you ordered that drink and they were like, "We don't want to make that anymore, sir." And you grabbed it by the collar and like, "You make it."
I know you have limes and freezes back there.
What, did you lose the recipe? So what was gross about it? Tell me about your Steak and Shake experience. Let's put them on fucking blast.
Because to me, it tasted like one of the gas station sandwiches that come in like the red plastic that you microwave in the plastic and you come out and it's just like stretchy cardboard. Like I just thought it was so bad. And because Melissa, the last 2 times you've had it, you were thoroughly appalled by it.
That is true.
What did you not like about it?
Just like rubber. It's really gross.
The food tastes like rubber? Is this a specific sandwich or?
It's just all gross.
Yeah. What sandwich was it?
Just a cheeseburger.
Just a cheese. They fucked up the cheeseburger?
Oh, yeah.
Was it Steak and Shake or Steak and Shank?
We did get stabbed.
Because I get those confused sometimes as well.
Or Steak and Skank. We also had a very good time there.
Wait, I thought those were the same.
Past, after 10:30, they altered it to Steak and Skanks.
Oh, man. Awesome. 951. Dude.
So good.
Good call. Good call. Thank you. Call more. Here is a voicemail from, I don't remember what her title is now. I think it's back to Virginity Thief.
Sure.
Taryn. Here we go. She's going to
Master Mold Endurer.
Master Mold Enveloper.
Motherfucking Tadpogs. Motherfucking Tadpogs. It's Taryn.
Hey, Taryn.
David.
I'm laying here in my bed Friday night. Obviously, it's a rockin' Friday night because I'm laying here in bed watching Friends. And I have just had some of the hottest Thai food I have ever put in my mouth. I think I lost a layer of my skin on my tongue tonight. And therefore I had to drink some bourbon to get the feeling back in my mouth. And I thought I'd call Tadpog because I've discovered something tonight while I'm watching Friends, which is a normal nightly occurrence.
Lay it on us.
I've always considered myself very much a Monica with a splash of Chandler and like a dollop of Rachel. And tonight,
a soupçon of Joey.
Fairly certain that
an amuse-bouche of
might
Ross.
even take out the Rachel and might even be a little bit more of a Joey. Now, I am not stupid like they portray Joey, but I'm very...
Like they portray Joey or like Joey is?
Joey, man, okay. Joey and Kevin from The Office both have just the worst Flanderization of mental faculties. Like by the end of the show, for both of those characters, I mean, they are just barely able to function in society. They are so dumb. Where it starts off like Kevin he was an accountant. He just like, the actors spoke slowly.
Right.
So like, oh no, you're dumb. And it just slowly built and built and built and built. And then same for Joey. He was just like kind of a ditzy actor and then became where he couldn't tie his shoes by season 10. So
Joey's my least favorite character in Friends.
Yeah.
Like just my least, like he was when it came out when I was in middle school. And when I rewatch an episode, it's just like, oh God, Joey, come on, man. Like you're sweet. I like that about him. But like, come on, dude.
Sweetly dicked.
No one lives like that.
very much realize that my personality and what I like is very comparable to what, is that a word? Comparable?
Yes.
Comparable to what Joey likes. I like sex and food and sex and sandwiches. And I like to keep it simple like that. And I appreciate Joey's simplicity. And Joey also says one of the top 3 best lines in the whole 10 years of the show, where he says,
cow's opinion.
Moo point.
It's a moo point.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like a cow's opinion.
Sure.
It just doesn't matter. It's moo. And
It's true.
I understand where that comes from, but I think that it's one of the best lines on the show. Anyway, I don't have a question. I just haven't called you guys in a long time. I don't even know if you play calls anymore. I don't know where that debate ended up.
Kinda.
But
Only in
if you
December.
do, this call's hilarious. And as I have said in the past, I am a Patreon donor, and I will call when I damn well please.
That's right.
I did catch a Charizard, Tadpog Nation, on the Pokemon Go. And I have quit playing since then, but I'm going to try to pick it back up because
She didn't.
everybody's still playing. I thought it would die by now, but it
No,
didn't.
it's pretty much dead now.
Anyway,
But I still play.
I will hopefully talk to you all soon. And again, thank you for the t-shirt. The only complaint I had about the t-shirt was when I got it, and if anyone else had this issue, when I took it out of the bag,
Vinegar
it
smell.
smelled awful.
Yep.
It was an awful smell. I
Yeah.
had to wash it immediately.
Yep.
But it's now very cute. Thank you, Tadpog. Have
They hadn't done that in a
lovely
while.
evening. I will talk to you soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Taryn.
Taryn, you sounded like you were right where I want to be. Like your level of
floaty.
Yeah, like right there. That's
Yep.
where I want to be right
Yep.
now. That's actually where I want to be all the time. I have a little problem, you guys.
Cognizant, but don't give a fuck.
You're right. Yeah, exactly. Like I could interact with people still and make sense, but like people listening to me are like, "Oh man, this guy does not give a fuck at all." Okay, so I'm gonna play devil's advocate here, Taryn. I also like eating and sex and sandwiches, but I do not consider myself a fucking Joey.
Nope. Nope.
I think that's just a thing that people like. I think there are other characters on the show that like that too. It's just not their dominant personality like motivation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, a cow's opinion is a wonderful fucking joke.
It is a great line.
It is a wonderful joke from Friends. However, that joke is nothing without a straight man.
Okay.
You gotta give props to support too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just Joey in that scenario. That's not just a Joey thing.
Rachel and Phoebe, I think, are there too.
So I'm just pointing that out. As a Joey hater, I have to. Please, hashtag no Joey.
And really, I think Taryn nailed it when she is like 85% Monica, 15% Rachel.
Yeah, you think so?
Yep.
You know her a lot better than I do, so I'm going to take your word on that.
Yep.
What are you? What's your breakdown?
I think I might be split 50-50 between Joey and Chandler.
I don't know,
No?
man.
Yeah, you tell me.
I mean, you like sandwiches.
It's
but
hard to
I don't-
self-assess.
I don't think you're that Joe.
I'm
I don't think
real-
you're that much Joey.
I'm so dumb, Dave. I'm so dumb.
I mean, that is true, but no, I don't think you're Joey.
I've got lines like a hospital to lead me out of my door into my car every morning to go to work.
The only you have so few Joey traits. I mean,
I just feel like everyone says they're Chandler.
well, I think that's because most people who like shows like Friends are Chandlers.
Okay.
You have a little Ross in there too.
I think
So
that's
I was
fair.
I was just about to say I have no Ross. So
No, you've got Ross.
You've got Ross.
how am I like Ross?
You just are.
How am I like Ross?
Well, your dad jokes for one thing.
Okay. Okay. I'll give you that. What else?
What else? His giant penis.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see a little bit of Ross. It's not like the dominant one. I'd say Chandler's the dominant.
Okay.
And then a little bit of Ross and a tiny, just a splash of Joey, man. Just a splash of Joey. I do not know. This is okay. All right. As much as I always say Seinfeld is better than Friends, and I will go to my fucking grave saying that. Friends has one giant thing over Seinfeld, and that is Friends like lends itself to like holding up a mirror to yourself and being like, which one of these people am I? Seinfeld isn't like that. Seinfeld is straight up like, these people are, I like to think different than I am, but really they're not. It's like, the people in Friends are likable, and the people in Seinfeld are likable, but
they're watchable, but not when you want to be like.
Right. Yeah. They're not role models. And not to say that the Friends, characters are, but more so than Seinfeld.
Yeah.
So anytime I'm watching Friends, I'm always playing this game. I'm playing this like, who am I? Who am I in this Friendsosphere? And it's tough, right? Because like you talk about the Flanderization of Joey. It's the same with all the characters. It's just, I think, the most prevalent with Joey. But it's like, I feel like all of the characters like have that facet of their personality that the writers are just like, crank it up, baby.
Yeah, Monica's OCD gets out of control.
And Ross's, like, they really play out Ross's dorkiness, like, at every opportunity. And I think that's what you do, right? You got to do that. But, like, so it kind of gets tough because it's like, I don't feel like I'm any of those characters, really. Taryn nails it when she starts mixing them together. I think I definitely have a lot of Monica. I think I also have a lot of Chandler. And I think I'm, like, equal parts. I think I'm equal parts Monica, Chandler, and Ross. Is I think what I've got going.
I can see that.
And then I think I've got like, just if this were like a pie graph, like I've got just this tiny little Joey sliver, and I've got this tiny Phoebe sliver, and then a little bit of a bigger Rachel piece, and then Ross, and then Chandler and Monica. I've married myself.
Well, we've done us. Okay, Melissa, what do I think you are then, percentage wise? That's hard. I think there's a good chunk that's Monica, because a little bit germophobic, but what?
Go ahead.
My dad jokes, I'm not wrong.
No. I appreciate you guys not delving into why my personality traits fit in with Friends characters. I'll do it for myself later if you'd like. It makes everybody feel better.
But I think you're probably a little bit more Rachel, slightly less Monica. No, she disagrees strongly.
I don't think I'm any Rachel.
No, I didn't think I was any Ross.
Okay.
Well, see, I don't see. Now, you guys know each other a lot better than I know, but I don't see a lot of Rachel in Melissa, because I think of Rachel as like a pretentious person. I do too. Like I don't want to say phony, but a fucking phony. And Melissa, you're a real person.
Thank you.
Well, see, I see Rachel as fun.
Okay. Yeah.
Fun with enough like reason to it. Like Phoebe is just like fun, but also like too hippy dippy. There's no like grounding to there, but Rachel has that.
I do believe, I don't want to strengthen anybody's point here, but hippy dippy does seem like a phrase that Ross would use.
Okay.
It's just a little bit. I like Ross. I know.
I do too.
I like Ross.
I love Ross.
See, I fucking hate Ross. I think he's so skeevy.
Oh no.
See, that's how I would feel if someone was like, you know who you remind me of? Joey from Friends. Like, then I would feel like you do probably right now, where it's just like, God.
You're mostly Chandler. You just have a little bit of Ross in there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a tiny bit. I have more Ross than you do. That's for sure. As witnessed by this.
We both enjoy buying pornography and jerking off at adult theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a Ross thing?
Oh, yeah.
I think I missed that episode.
I remember 2 or 3 references in the course of the show where he'd be like, oh, no, the adult theater on blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I gotcha.
Or where'd you go? Nowhere. Hides the brown bag.
I've never been to an adult theater. Well, I guess I take that back because I've been to a porn shop that had one. Like it had the booths. Mm-hmm. Does that count? Is that an adult theater?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think
Fantasy World is, so we're gonna.
Yeah, no, I know that's coming up. I am scared, but we'll see. All right.
That's about time.
Let's fucking end this show.
Okay.
How about that? I like our new outro where we
Just
don't do anything, but I do want to thank people.
Okay.
Can we thank people?
Absolutely.
Okay, so hey, did you enjoy this episode with way too much train whistle? Well, it's going to be a regular thing until I forget about it. If you enjoyed this, here's what you can do. You can go to patreon.com/tadpog. You can donate money there. If you donate at least $1, you get access to all the bonus episodes that we've done. It's just a thing that we do as a thank you to people who want to support us. And to the people who support us, thank you very much. It makes a huge fucking difference. It has been really exciting to see the numbers climb recently. It's been an amazing feeling, and it's one of those things where I'll speak for myself, but probably both of us, kind of makes us feel like we're actually that people actually like the show. Hi, I just got an email. That was that sound. So everybody at work right now who just checked your phone, don't stop. It's fine. It was mine. I'm sorry. Let me thank a few people. I would like to thank. Oh wow, a lot of people. Let me scroll back. Okay, I would like to thank Joseph E. Willard III.
Trash Bear.
Thank you, Trash Bear, for upping your donation, riding that penny train, it seems. I'd like to thank Rhythm Master Paul Korn for upping his donation significantly. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank Exalted Lord Mike of Purdue, a.k.a. Mike of Purdue, for upping his donation, riding that penny train. I would like to thank Soul Sister Yarn Sorceress Chandra for upping her donation significantly. Chandra, thank you so much. I would like to thank 520 Tadpog Santa Jack of Ziggy Moons Akemi Mike H for upping their donation. Thank you very much. I'm going to have to shorten that, but I feel like I'll be cheating you if I do. I'd like to thank Joey Webster for upping their donation. I would like to thank one untitled Ramon Castillo of Super Bomberman 2 fame for upping his donation. Ramon, thank you very much. I would like to thank Platinum member Brett Miller for upping his donation. Brett, thank you very much. Once again, Exalted Lord Micah Purdue, a.k.a. Micah Purdue, riding that penny train. And I would like to thank, I forgot on the first time, shame on me. Don't blow the whistle once, shame on you. Don't blow it twice, shame on me. Don't blow it 3 times, can't blow the whistle on the shamer. I'd like to thank Joey Webster again for upping their donation. Thank you very much, Joey. I would like to thank a new pledge I'd like to thank somebody for a new pledge, Tom Goodman Jr. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the bonus episodes. I'd like to thank Tadpog Santa Jack of Ziggy Moons Akemi. There's been a name change. Thank you very much for upping your donation, riding that penny train. And I think that's it.
Yep.
I think that's it. All right, cool. Now I'm just going to read my email.
Okay. Well, our theme song is Moves by Seymour Drive. Look at that track from the show notes at TADPOG.com.
How'd you like to close it out, Tyler?
The train whistle.
Just blow it?
Yep.
How about I do it as long as I can?
Okay.
How about that?
All right.
Do you want to we just don't even say Tropical Capricorn?
We'll just say Tropical Capricorn.
Okay. Say it after I blow it. How about that? Can we do that? This is the Monica coming out in me.
All right, let me get to the next. We'll run for the next minute.
Okay, can you time it?
Uh-huh.
All right, let me know how long I can do it. This is the astronaut training.
Okay.
You ready?
Ready.
I feel like I've been building up to this for my entire life. Ready? Ready? We're good?
Yep. About 9 seconds.
That's pretty good. This takes a lot of effort. Do you want to make it a competition?
Okay.
Here. I spit all up in there. I'll time you. You got it. You're on it. Ready? Do it.
Nope.
6 seconds.
Yeah, that was bad. Melissa?
Yeah, Melissa. No, do it, please.
There'll be a Rachel. It'll be so pretentious.
Oh, we gotta reset the timer.
The whistle smells really good.
That's from me, I think.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Three seconds.
I just quit smoking.
She quit smoking about 3 days ago. It would have been 1 second. And I'm extremely proud of her for having quit smoking.
Yeah, that's a huge deal. How long has it been? 3 days. Those are hard days.
Yep.
That's it.
And then she was like, was that fun for you? I was like, well, it was fun. Like, just really fucking. Just like, really, just like, it's like, doesn't matter. But like, other than that, it didn't.
Just like coming an inch away from spousal abuse.
Yeah, no, I mean, did it feel good? No, not at all. Emotionally, a little. Physically, 0.